Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Simran and I do makeup, beauty and sometimes lifestyle content here on my channel. So if that interests you, I hope you will consider subscribing to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to create this makeup look that I'm wearing right here. Now this is something that is extremely out of my comfort zone. I'm a nude girl, I'm a neutral makeup, basic makeup kind of a girl. Sometimes I myself forget that I can create such beautiful looks, if I may say so myself. Do not be intimidated by this look. I swear to you, it is the easiest look of all time. You don't have to be precise with this look at all. It might look a little bit hard to achieve right now, but believe me, it's not. So this look is really inspired by the northern lights, but also I feel like it also looks like a look inspired by the peacock. I have all the details of this video mentioned down in the description box, so please don't forget to check it out. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into the video. So I'll be using this Swiss Beauty Real Makeup Base Highlighting Primer in the shade N03 Pink Tint as my primer. I'll take just one dollop of this or just one pump of this, and that's enough for my entire face. So I'll be focusing this more on like the outsides of my face, and then whatever little I have left on my hands, I'll just bring it towards the inside of my face. I'm using the e.l.f. matte putty primer as my second primer, and I'll only be using this in the centers of my face, in my T-zone where I need to be matte. If you want to be matte everywhere, then use it everywhere. Now this primer not only keeps your skin matte, but it also fills in your pores, which I absolutely love about this primer. Okay, so to prime my lids, I'm using this L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This is in the shade 312 Amber. I'll be using just this Colourpop Fade into Hue palette. It's super ultra colorful and bright, and it has glitters, it has mattes, it has one of those matte shades that has glitter in it. It has everything that you will need color wise for your looks. So of course this palette is perfect for today's look. I'm starting off with this baby blue or powder blue shade. I'm concentrating it on the inner half and the lower part of my eyes. So far this shade isn't as pigmented as I would have loved it to be, but it's building up nicely, so that's a great thing. So next up, I'm mixing these two shades of green. I hope you're able to see that. So one is metallic and one is matte. I'm placing it right above the blue, just where my crease starts, but not in my crease. Make sure you blend the blue and green together. So I was not happy with how the shades were looking on my eyes, so I went on top of the blue region with Hot Copic, which is this metallic shade in the palette. The metallics and the shimmer shades are the more creamy shades, and they actually have a good amount of pigment. The matte shades I'm not liking so far. I used the shade Hot to go over the green area, so there's definitely fallout on my face from these shadows. I would recommend, if you want to use this palette, do your eyes first always, because I've used this palette I think about twice before today and I always had fallout. And I also want to say that the matte shades are definitely not my favorite. All the 3 times that I've used this, I don't know what happened, because I have used other Colourpop mattes and they are amazing. Maybe these are bright colors, and bright colors are usually harder to formulate, so maybe that is why. So next up, I'm taking this shade called Majestic, and I'm putting it at the very outer corners of my eyes. Next up, I'm picking this indigo blue shade called Iconic, putting it right here where I have no eyeshadow. Yeah, see, this is not very pigmented at all, and it's extremely patchy. I think I'll make it work somehow. So this was the shade called Watermark, and it impressed me. Make sure that you're blending the edges in with the purple and with the blue and green from this side as well. Taking this purple metallic in Novu, and I'm going to place it here and try to blend out the colors that are already here. This look was very much inspired by the northern lights. I've personally never seen the northern lights, but I think they're so beautiful. Of course I've seen the pictures. I think it's actually starting to look a lot like it. In the beginning I was a little bit scared that it won't, but I think it's getting there. This look is not at all by any means about perfection, so don't even worry about that. If your color is a little bit higher up than mine, do not worry one bit, okay? It's just supposed to be messy and imperfect like nature is. I'm taking this orange called Art Deco. I really want to define this area with this shade. Now taking the shade Retro Dream and going over the orange that I used earlier. I think I'm loving how my eye looks. I'm going to copy it on this eye and do my eyebrows and be right back. And just like that, I'm back and my brows are super thick. Both of my eyes are done. I love how bold my eyes are. I love how bold my brows are. Let's quickly complete our base. I'm using the same L'Oreal Infallible concealer that we used as our eye primer and putting it underneath my eyes, on my spots and everywhere else where I want a little extra coverage. Using a damp beauty sponge to blend out the concealer. So with the little bit of concealer that I have on my brush, I'm going to clean up this edge over here and it's just going to make the look even more finished. Okay, so look at the difference between this eye and this eye just because of that one step where I cleaned up. Next, I'm using this Huda Beauty Stick Foundation. This is in the shade 320G. I'm spritzing my beauty blender with this Huda Beauty Glow Coco Setting Mist. Now using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer to highlight. To set my face, I'm using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in Banana Bread. For my bronzer, I'm using the classic Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So I'm sort of bronzing with it. Okay, so underneath my eyes, I think I want a little bit more brightness. So I'm using this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder for under eyes. I don't want my under eyes to look dry, so I'm going to try to avoid using too much of this. Question: do you think it made a difference? This eye has the Secret Brightening Powder and this eye doesn't have, it has the normal Huda Beauty powder. Do you think there's like a difference? Please comment down and let me know. For blush, I'm using this super uber pretty blush by Moira Cosmetics. It's their signature ombre blusher in 04 Morning Sunshine. Just look at that embossment and it doesn't come off. I love that about it. Okay, let's complete our bottom lash line. I'll be using the shade Hot Copic and putting it here. And then I'm using Iconic mixed with Majestic on the outer half of the lashes and also bringing it across here ever so slightly. Definitely connect it to your eye look above so that it doesn't look weird and off. Also using the shade Novu. Taking a black eyeliner. This is by Colourpop. It's their Just Smoky Kajal in Just Black. Now I'm going to line my upper waterline with this. Also put it in my lower waterline. I'm going to use this light purple shimmer shade as my inner corner highlight. I'm using the MAC lip liner in Bold to line my lips and I'm also going to fill them in with this. Next, I'm taking this K-Beauty lipstick in Snapshot. And with that, our makeup is complete. I hope you guys recreate this look, and if you do, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram. With that being said, my Instagram and Twitter and all my socials are mentioned in the description box, along with all the products that I used in today's tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this out of my comfort zone, really colorful Northern Lights inspired makeup look. I may be a little biased, but I think it turned out so pretty. Yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.